Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from Adelaide Oval. I'm Mike Atherton and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Well, thanks Athers for such a glowing introduction. Earlier I took a look at the conditions for the day and the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration though and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
A few moves made in the field.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Tector from the Cathedral end. Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
There'll be one run here for them. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Misses everything.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Solid defence, very compact.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the City end. Nicely played.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Beaten on the drive.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
Super piece of timing.
Read the shorter delivery really well. Gets onto the back foot and it flew over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Over ends, a productive 1-2. First wicket has fallen. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Thick edge. Big shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Lovely shot, straight back past the bowler.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Edge! What a ball! Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's off the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
No surprise there to see that one called a wide.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Great shot. placement exquisite.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Good shot, a beauty.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Couldn't have played that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Ahmed is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
A 3D into the attack now from the Cathedral end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ulhak, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Well placed, should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Got that away nicely.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
Tector, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Got right in behind it. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Right out of the middle.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Absolutely nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Malik from the City end.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Chaffee has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them. Misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the cathedral end.
A few moves made in the field.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Butler will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle in and not think about the previous wickets. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Trouble! Oh, gone!
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Ralph won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nice shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Balbirnie has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the City end. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot, runs possible.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Bit of a change up in the field now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that is a great catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. they'll get at least one.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Drives and misses everything. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the City end.
Some adjustments to the field.
And caught. That's just superb.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Afridi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Afridi takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Tector shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. A couple on offer here.
That was great running. Comes off the pads and is signalled as leg byes. A few moves made in the field.
Super piece of timing.
They've attempted the slower ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Waited on it. Great shot down to third man. Should be four.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Oh my, that's racing away. Out. Good catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Guptill is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on. Well placed, should get a single.
Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
6 runs added there. Himachal Pradesh are 1 for 6. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the city end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, Bernie shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. And with that, they're off the mark. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Dahani from the Cathedral end. Straight to the fielder.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
There'll be runs here. And caught. A good one too at slip.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Finds the edge.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
And gone. Simple catch in the cordon.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Over. Himachal Pradesh are 3 for 70. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Needs a direct hit.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Confident appeal. Could it be? Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Out! What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.